Oh no, I'm not. I'm here. Three, two. Yeah, I'm about to fix this. All right, y'all. Yo. What's going on? What's going on? We had another episode of Page to Power Up for Monday. How we feeling, y'all?
Feeling great.
Feeling good, feeling great. How are you?
Hey, fuck Marvel right now. Rivals.
Straight up, forever, for real, until they figure out how to get 6-year-olds off the game.
It's not even 6-year-olds, bro. It's grown ass men. Like trash when it comes to the matchmaking. Feel like I gotta babysit niggas. I literally carried a game the other day with just me, a Rocket, and I played Squirrel Girl. We was losing so bad, and I just kept them niggas up off the fucking point.
Okay. I mean, I get it. But that's gonna be every game, bro. That's gonna be every game.
Bro.
But let's go ahead and start with it. Let's jump from the top.
Mm-hmm. You said aliens?
Yeah. How are we feeling about it? I personally think the last EP was actually exciting. But go ahead.
Hey, DJ. Hey,
You know what I'm here to do, gang.
Okay.
You know what I'm here to
Them
do.
niggas about to shit on there. Okay.
Hey, look, you ain't got Wad
What
here to save you down.
you talking about? Save me, bruh. Nah, bruh. I'm
That
nigga,
shit-
what?
My statement still stands, bro. 4 episodes
Statement
in,
said.
that shit did not change, bro. It has not changed. It now, granted, I'm here for it. I'm loving all the alien universe shit and all the references and shit. But there's still nothing as of yet tying it back to the main universe. That was my one point that I've been saying since day one. And then the other thing is, we kind of got a flashback seeing what happened with the shit, and I was like, I don't know if that was really needed or for it to be the whole episode. Like, I thought it was kind of cool seeing the eye joint go crazy, but I didn't need it to be the whole episode. personally.
They
But,
call me a madman.
You still is a madman. You still is a madman.
I said this in
Okay.
episode 2 or review 2 that we did, that we were gonna get a whole bunch of unnecessary flashbacks and backstory. We're 5 episodes deep, and we got a whole episode. We're 5. It's 5.
Four.
Oh,
No, it's 4.
No.
It's
5
4.
tomorrow. 5 tomorrow.
Five out, but I ain't seen it yet.
Oh, okay. We're 4.5 episodes deep. We got 4.5.
My fault.
You know what I'm saying? And here we are getting unnecessary backstory. Not unnecessary. I ain't gonna necessarily say unnecessary, but we're just getting backstory. Like, come on, bro. This should have been episode 2. But I'm fake little half spoiler, bro. This was the episode. Like, it was some exciting moments. So I'm not gonna totally shit on it, but fake little spoiler, bro. That was one of the worst chase scenes I ever seen in any cinematic piece of dialogue or whatever the fuck proper verbiage for that is. That shit was bad, bro. That was one of the worst chase scenes I ever seen in any episode of anything. They could have really.
What episode you talking about?
Wait, you talking about when
episode 5? Episode 5. Yeah, with
Why
Shorty.
are you talking about episode 5 when I just said I didn't
I
see
said spoiler.
You said spoiler and didn't give a disclaimer, nigga. Let me leave. I don't want to hear spoiler. I hate spoilers.
You don't even know what happened. Just know it's a chase scene. That's it.
Why the fuck do I need to know it's a chase scene? Let me see it.
We need the instant replay where I said spoiler.
But you said the spoiler
that.
directly after you said spoiler.
I didn't say who. I didn't say
you
what.
ain't give no time frame for nothing. I could have turned
So-
the phone.
Exactly.
He did
Wait, Lou, I thought you said you was
was.
caught up at the beginning when we started this.
Don't hit me. Don't hit me with the ball.
Wait, Lou, I thought you said you was caught up though.
I feel it though. I feel it. This is how I felt when they was watching.
Let's talk about your listening skills, Nate, because this is
sworn.
getting tiresome.
Did he not?
This is getting
Am I
real
tripping?
tiresome. This is getting real tiresome that you don't fucking listen. Let me explain something to you. I said I'm caught all the way up, and then I looked. I said episode 5 came out. I ain't watched it yet.
I didn't
3
do that.
different times.
My fault.
3, 1, 2, 3.
I didn't spoil you.
3 different times. It don't matter. You didn't listen.
Hey man, say man. Well,
Look, okay.
now you know because it's Mike's Super Show show. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got for you, brother.
Statement still stands. 5 episodes in, we still ain't seen really much of anything tying back to the entire universe. We've seen a lot of new interesting shit. I won't spoil anything, but we've seen a lot of new interesting shit. We've seen a lot of backstory, but still, it's like it's a lot of shit that's going on that is just like very questionable. And I can't really speak on it because this nigga ain't seen it. But there's a lot of shit that's just like, why is that happening?
We got 4 other episodes that we could talk about right now.
No, it's just
and you talking about we can't talk about one episode.
No. It's the entirety. Like it's still like we're 5 episodes deep, and it's still the same.
So that one episode takes away, hinders you from talking about the show.
No, I'm saying
no. He's saying the whole show is the same shit.
It's the continuation. 5 episodes in, we're still a lot of shit is going. It's a lot of shit that's going on that I feel like that's taking away from. For me, the continuity, the continuity of the whole thing, because it's like, don't get me wrong, I love the black dude's backstory. I think that nigga's cold because I want to be on his side. I'm like, shit, I want to see them fuck some niggas up personally.
All right, so what's your take, Lou, on the 4 episodes so far that you've seen? You know what I'm saying? How you feel?
It's a little slow.
A little slow.
It's a little slow for me.
All right, I'm with you.
A little slow for me. I don't care about the backstory being episode 4, whatever, whatnot. I do agree, kind of could have been a little earlier when we was learning about them being turned into the adults. That's when we probably could have got their backstory separately.
Yeah,
like that would have made more sense to incline their background before they turn into an adult. Instead of seeing them turn into an adult and then figuring out the background story. I feel like the episodes is randomized right now, but
for sure.
I feel like it's gonna kick up. Like it's gonna be real crazy. It's gonna kick up a notch. I'm talking about past episode 5.
I mean they gonna have to because it's 8 episode order. Is it though? Like I don't know, bro. Like I'm tweaking.
For it being an Aliens franchise, I would say as far as like action going from the previous franchise iterations to this, there's a lot more that I've seen. A lot more blood and gore from this compared to like first, second, third. It kind of matches the gore that Romulus and the Predator shit had, but like I said.
Oh, we lost him.
I think I'm gonna say, did we get a freeze? I thought that was me.
I just wanted to.
Oh no!
Hey, you just went.
Did I freeze?
You just went real Dr. Strange. Yeah.
Clanker.
Because I'm in Discord. Let me close Discord.
Okay. All right. He lag switching. That's what he's been doing.
He's a robot.
That's how you getting that ranking, Rob.
That's how it is. How you go back and forth. I see what's going on.
I wish that's how it was, man. Shit. But yeah, like I said, there's a lot of action in it. Episode 5, just a backstory. That's all we know, and it wasn't really needed. Personally, wasn't needed. But Lou, you may like it. Like I said, that's about as far as I'm gonna get into it. But if we're going into the backstory of that, we have 3 episodes left to explain what's going on, and they're an hour long. So, I'm still optimistic. I'm still on your side, James, with like there could be a whole switch up. But like I said, and I did say this the last time we got into it, was if they wait to the last episode to tie everything in, it's kind of lazy writing.
It's lazy writing, bro. Just go ahead and call it what it is. It's lazy writing. So far, like through the series, you just feel like they're just throwing stuff out there, or like not throwing stuff out there because it is some type of continuity, but it's not as cohesive as it should be for them to have all this like data and all this like storage to pull from. Yeah. I just feel like they just like, oh, let's just try stuff because we got a budget instead of actually like making it make sense. And 4 to 5 episodes in, we got 3 episodes to kind of lead up to what Predator is going to be. and to kind of like make this story come to a nice, complete story, like put a bow and ribbon on it, you got a tall task at hand, bro. You got a tall task at hand. It's too many questions unanswered, and I don't know if three episodes is gonna do that. I'm sure they're gonna try to push for a second season, but we kind of want to get to Predator. You know what I'm saying? Like we kind of want to get to Predator. So I don't know if they'll be able to. I don't know. I don't know. It's not that 91%. We're going a good six out of 10.
I'm all on board for them to do a second season, but like I said, there has to be an indication for them to tie it back, or like I said, if you're gonna say this is a standalone, then I will shut the fuck up and be like, all right, cool, it's a standalone thing, is its own continuity. There's nothing really tying it into it, but like I said, it being an Alien franchise, and DJ just brought up Predator, there has to be, so you have to draw from something or tie it in to make a smooth transition into the story. And if you're waiting till the last episode and then being like, okay, that's not even going to tie it, we're going to just continue it outside of that, that's my only gripe with it. But James, what do you think?
Yeah.
Oh no, I think that's horseshit and that's bullshit excuse. I think that's what it is. I think that's 100% that, especially like the tie into anything. I'm gonna say this for somebody to say don't have no ties to it. Let me just go ahead and be direct, and we can be petty with it and go with this. Ship direct tie, aliens direct tie. Like there's few things, and I'm gonna pan out a list, and I'm gonna go ahead and send how these direct ties in. And the reason why I say it's bullshit, because here's the thing. Everything is literally like bread come in. You want things to make sense, but this is supposed to be the first. The first is never going to be the first thing that's tying to everything else. We are doing this backwards, yes. But if they're starting with a new story and it's supposed to be before, that wouldn't make sense. And we'll be sitting here complaining about the same thing. There's a list of things that's going to happen. I'm going to use an example. Soul Eater at the end. What did I tell you how all that shit tied to the end? But there was little tidbits in there, and it's a phenomenal story. And I wish a nigga would tell me Soul Eater was written terrible. And not the fucking anime, the fucking manga how it's supposed to be. I wish a nigga would, because that means you don't know shit. You got shit taste. You got shit storytelling.
Talk to him,
Hey, you saying shit don't do that, but I'm gonna just say Phantom Menace is what?
Phantom Menace
is what?
Star Wars.
A prequel
right.
to the shit.
Right.
Back to the whole entire thing.
Right. But also, oh no, because we're also going for books that's already been there. You're talking about things in there. Even if this stuff was done before, it was already what's the name. But I'm still saying, okay, you're gonna tell me the official timeline of how all this stuff timeline. All I hear, we talked about comics and movies, but let's be real, even comics don't have really accurate storylines. What I mean by that, it's not anime. One person writes something different, another person writes something different. So therefore, that's not an accurate thing. No, you cannot do that. Star Wars is absolutely written out. It came from that. Now the way they did the movies and how it's done, that's totally two different things. I can understand that. You're right. But that going through a concrete thing in general. Comics is not like that with American, and we know that, and you know that, because me and you both read comics.
There's already comics on the Alien franchise. To be fair,
I understand that.
None of the movies have actually accurately, besides 1, 2, and maybe 3. 3 is
maybe right.
Maybe.
1 and 2 definitely follow.
I was gonna say 1 and 2, 3. We don't talk about 3.
But like I said, my statement still stands. I'm fine with everything. Everything else. The action to me is up there. I've never seen besides the 5th episode, but I can't talk about it because Lou. But
I mean, if you want to say it's slow,
no,
that's fine. I'm fine with that.
It's slow. Yes, the 5th episode was fucking slow as shit because I'm like, what the fuck? But the pacing to me isn't bad. I'm just waiting for the big reveal, of like how everything ties in, and that to me is like, as a fan, it's like, okay, cool. I know about the Alien movies. I grew up watching them shits. I know them shits start to end, bruh. So when is this shit going to accurately tell me what's going on and how it's tying in? Okay, we got rid of Romulus. I'm cool. Or not. I guess we did kind of. We got rid of Prometheus and Covenant. Cool. I'm fine with them. Them was just ass movies anyway. But, the franchise movie 1 and 2 is what started everything. Started all of this. there's a ground, a foundation that everything was started on, and you got to pay homage to the original movie. That's like Super starting completely over and saying fuck no.
I mean, but there's also like small things too. That's like the same thing that they were using, like as far as like the machinery was the same thing. They using one to beat the queen. Like there's things that tie into the universe, but we talk about it, or y'all talk about it as if there's not totally anything that does that.
Those are objects, and I have already stated that there are objects. The aliens are there. We've got brand new shit, but storyline wise is what is the biggest issue for me. That storyline wise, that shit's not
right.
there.
But how are you going to tell me about something that start first? How you going to tell me now? What we doing? The chicken became what like if it's something start first. How you going to tell me about that? Yeah, the egg for the chicken. Like what we doing here? Like I said,
we already got the chicken, bro. We already got the chicken, and then you get this egg, and it's mad cracks in the egg, bro. Like it's mad cracks in this egg.
We all are in agreement that this Alien Earth is basically rewriting the entirety of the Alien franchise. So that means we're starting with this. This is This is 1 technically. 1 doesn't exist. This would be 0, I guess you could say. This is 0.
It'd be 0, yeah. Just like JJK, like JJK 0. Right.
Okay. We have the alien, but then the first, like I've mentioned, the first iteration of the alien was in Alien 1, but now we're saying that this is the first thing. Okay, cool. If we're going off of that, how are you going to tie that into the movie? And like I said, Weyland Yutani had already had this information. They know that it's an alien because the black dude knows, and they did meet up. James, they did meet up.
They did meet up at the. Well, you can't talk about that. Stop talking about that. Stop talking about that. Stop talking about that. We just had a conversation. No. I'm only saying that. No, I'm about to say. Oh, no, only reason. No, that's not fair. How are you going to talk about some shit that we're not supposed to even talk about? We had a conversation with Lou. That's some sneak ass shit. But don't worry, we'll be back here Tuesday. We'll be back here next Monday. I mean, we'll have a conversation. That's fine. You can have that. You can have that.
I'm just saying that shit. We said that the last episode we talked about him not even meeting up. He said, "No, I'm just gonna go and chase," and then that's what happened. So.
What you want us to do, bro? What you want us to do,
bro? But I'm just saying though, like y'all niggas is still okay. All right, cool.
Wait.
I just leave,
if
bro.
it ties,
bro.
Nah.
Nate being a dickhead, bro. I just leave.
He does a quick jab.
How do you think that I am judging this anime? I'm not judging it how DJ is judging it. I'm judging it as a fan. I am loving everything else except for this. Like, as if I could rate the story, I would probably give it like a 7 out of 10. I give it like a 7 out of 10. As far as like the pacing, the callbacks, like all of that, I give it a 7 out of 10. Action, I give it an 8 out of 10. I'm fucking with the action, like the gore, all that shit. The new shit that they're introducing, I give that shit a 9 out of 10. For me, it's just a story. That's the only thing I'm stuck on. For me, everything else is fine. What would you rate it from the 5 episodes that we've seen? What would you rate it? Story
in general,
action, the three
stories nowhere near finished.
From what we've seen, nigga.
It's 5 episodes in, but it ain't nowhere near. We're literally near.
I mean, it makes everything makes sense to me. Like everything still makes sense to me. Like still this. Y'all trying to jump ahead.
What would you rate it?
Oh, I put it at 8.
An 8 out of 10, James?
8 out of 10. 8 out of 10.
He was that 91
Come
out of
on,
100.
man. Yeah. You on a Rotten Tomato? How many tomatoes you got up in that kitchen, man?
A lot of them. A lot of them.
Like, nah.
A lot of them.
Like, I'm a casual, bro. I'm a casual Alien franchiser. You know what I'm saying? I'm a casual. Just off the, like I said, like I don't have too many gripes with it. Like it's beautifully shot. Like we get callbacks, we get the fanfare. Like we getting all that. They doing their part on that side. But just from watching it as a casual and knowing what I know about Alien, knowing what I know about this series itself and what it's supposed to lead to, my mind is boggled on why it's moving so slow and also like where is the things that are moving it forward. Like I said, like we're getting stuck. Shout out Jose. We getting stuck. We getting stuck building foundation that's already been built. It's like instead of building up, they're building across, and it's like maybe they got a grand scheme. Like, all right, we want to stretch this out for 2-3 seasons, you know. But at the same time, it's like y'all taking a long time. Like y'all taking a long time. Like for an 8-episode order, like 10-12 episodes. All right, I got a little bit more grace. But 8 episodes, and we, like I said, Lou not in here right now, so I'm still not gonna spoil you, but at the same time, like we 5 episodes in, this 5th episode should have been episode 2, bro. It should have been episode 2. Like, but instead it's episode 5. And episode 2 should have been really episode 1. Like, it's just I don't understand that. I think I don't know what their plan is or like why they did the episodes like this, like the timeline of it, but I'm not fucking with that, bro. I don't fuck with that. But being non harsh on it, it's a solid 7 out of 10. Niggas told me it was a 91, which means a 9 out of 10. It's not that.
Hey, look, all I'm saying is here's the thing. I mean, niggas gonna complain regardless, but pace and stuff like that. No, I mean it's the truth though. So like pace is something that I can agree with you and see that. Because I know bad pacing. I mean, for the love of God, I watch One Piece and I've read One Piece. So I know when bad pacing is happening, when it's good, when it's bad, all that. So I agree with that. As far as the storytelling and stuff like that, hearing from you or both of your perspectives, I can understand why they just started throwing stuff out of order. Because honestly, real talk, the way y'all talk, it wouldn't have made it. If y'all were the people that like to resemble the mass audience, it wouldn't have made it to episode 3. It wouldn't have made it to episode 2, possibly. Like, it wouldn't because the pacing. So I mean, I agree with you. Like the order should have been that. But the problem is they wanted you to get hooked. They wanted you to see the alien. They wanted to start introducing these things, and they're like, shit. If we probably gave them a 3rd episode of just introducing the setup shit, we may have an issue. Which is true. No. People, what's name?
I was gonna say because that's the 5th episode being that we saw, I would have been hooked if the 5th episode because we got to see. I was excited. I was the most excited for the eye.
Like, why we gotta wait? Right? Why we gotta wait 5 episodes in to see what happened to the crew that they hinted at in the 1st episode in the first place?
Right? Like, y'all say that, but y'all also complained about the episode as well. Y'all said it was slow pacing. Y'all didn't have to see all this. This took too long. So you can say that, but you also talked about the episode with his at. Y'all may not have made it out of that if it was that. Y'all talking hindsight.
I'm saying exactly. I'm saying that because I have hindsight to go on. Like, if episode 5 would have been episode 2, I would have no complaints. But since they slow walked the dog for 3 episodes and the only good episodes are 1 and 5, I have problems. Like, that's not tight to me, bro.
I mean, we'll have to have different takes on that because if y'all complain about the episode regardless, outside of it even just being in the order of what it is, then y'all would have had a problem regardless. I'm sorry, because if y'all would have said that, then y'all would have just left it at that and been like, you know what, this would have been our order. Y'all both started going on the 5th episode. No, this shit's taking too long. This shit, this and that. Like, 100%.
If they would have done that. Now, granted, I see what you're saying because you're saying like because 1 and 5 technically are the most action-packed episodes. So if they would have done the first 2 episodes action-packed and then 3, 4, and then 5, them shits would have been boring. And the last, like 2 through 4 have been a little bit boring. I mean, there was some action in there, but
I'm gonna say 2 had pretty good action in it too.
It did, but comparatively speaking to 5, and then seeing what we saw, and then going from episode 1 to episode 5 is like, oh, okay, cool. You could have sprinkled it, or maybe even not even the 2nd episode. They could have did 1, still did 2, did the backstory 3, and then 4, and then 5. I feel like that would have been the better pacing. And I get what you're saying, James, where you're coming from, because yes, it would have been a drawback seeing the first 2 episodes bangers, and then just 3, 4, or 5 just boring as fuck. It would have lost my interest. I'm still here, but it's like the biggest pacing, like I said, for me, story.
I just
I
feel
don't think the story's bad. I don't think the story's bad.
The story's not
I'm
that
just
bad.
waiting
It's
for it.
how they're telling the story. Like storytelling is the key here. Like that's the action part of it. It's like how do you tell this story? Like why do I have to learn about these characters first? Then they disappear for a whole episode. Now I got to learn about this character when I could have learned about him first. Like then I got a whole episode. I got to learn about the aliens. Like make it make sense. Like make it make sense. They just got it too spread out or too like the deck is shuffled. So it's like I don't know why they're doing it like that, and I hope that they make it make sense in the last episodes. But I don't think they will. I think they're just gonna try to put a bow on it and say, "Hey, y'all, we did it."
I think they might stretch it to season 2, and I see where James is coming from with the whole it may tie in. We're still on hopes that it may tie in, or it may be its own thing, but there still has to be, to me, as a fan of the franchise or anything, we can, going back to what you said, James, about comics or anything. Even if you look at the MCU doesn't go verbatim straight fucking comic books like, okay, this happened, we're gonna pull everything. No, they switch and shit. They switch things up, but there's still some callbacks to it, and there's still pacings to how the comics are. If you go and look at the Infinity War, it was Adam Warlock who was what Doctor Strange was to Tony Stark. Characters switched. We didn't have Adam Warlock at the time, so they switched that out and they did something else. But it was still there, and I can see where you're coming from about the whole Alien franchise, or these 5 episodes going into 6, 7, and 8. But for it to be an 8th season, like I said, I still think that there has to be some call or reference, not just the aliens. We know about the aliens. If you're going to say that, well, the aliens and the technology, those are items that I feel like is being lazy with just saying, oh, that's how I'm going to draw it back to, 1 and 2. Instead of making like even the MCU drops fucking like little hints. They'll actually say and name drop shit. And Deadpool's known for that shit. He'll name drop shit all the fucking time because he breaks the fourth wall. But there are
he's an anomaly. He's an anomaly. But go ahead.
There are callbacks to shit that I feel like going into 6, 7, and 8. I'm still here. Like I'm not about to sit here and be like, I'm done. I hate this shit. I'm not gonna watch it. I'm here for it. I'm just saying, as a fan of the franchise, I would love.
I'm gonna say I like this.
Last 3, say something, reference to it.
Episode 6.
Come on.
If episode 6 not gas, bro, we having real problems. I'm pulling up to Wailing Utani. Somebody got to see me, bro. Somebody got to see me.
Somebody got to see me, man. Look, all I'm saying is, I mean.
Can I just say something? And I because we all have seen it. Lou's not in here, but I have to get this. This shit been bugging the fuck out of me. I wanted to talk to you about it the other day when I seen the episode. Please tell me I'm not the only one that thought that her ass could have fucking survived. She sat there and waited for the alien to wake the fuck up. And she could have fucking survived. She sat there banging on it. She could have when the
this
fucking
is what I'm saying, bro.
Was going to bat, and I'm not gonna hold you. That's probably the best scene that I've seen this entire shit, because I was really rooting for the eye. I was like, shit, dude, I'm about to take over the xenomorph shit. Let me see some. But the nigga ain't got no eyes, so I don't know.
Yeah, nobody got no eyes. Yeah. Right. No eyes. It was just fighting. It was scrapping though.
Yeah, right. It was scrapping.
She could have smooth went the other fucking direction. She over there banging on the fucking door like the nigga literally said, "Oh, I'm not done with you, bitch." Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, I think that was a rationality of like, all right, so I agree, but then there's other things about this too. Is that, let's just be real, probably the best hope where you were getting through the door, because whether one of them survived, you weren't surviving it. That door was really the only way out. Like, let's just be 100 with you. Like, they didn't ran through the ship, all this stuff. They didn't see how those things move. They're not surviving it. So the door is absolutely the way. I get it. They would have prolonged. You could have ran the other way.
That
But
was the worst chase scene in the world, bro. Come on, let's keep it a beam.
that was horrid. When you said that, that's why you ain't see me.
All right.
Okay, hold on. And I gotta say this: they done did this shit twice now. The nigga could have smooth offed her shit. He played with her.
Come on, bro.
He did.
Come on.
Like, no. When he was before the chase,
pulled up right behind her.
He offed everybody else.
He clipped her with his tail. What are we doing?
Did the same shit to the black dude.
What are we doing?
I know he's part of the plot, and this is outside the episode. I'm just saying though, like the nigga could have killed her.
Like he could have killed her twice. He could have hit her with the stealth small alien in his mouth in a while, or he could have killed her with the tail and impaled her. But instead, he leg sweeps her, and then she gets up. She gets up. I know Lou not here, and if he gonna rewatch this, my bad, dog. But she gets up, no sprained ankle, no clipped Achilles, nothing, and jets like she jets, like she's running. Like, bro, she's kicking it on a 4-legged alien, bro. She not even off the straight line either. Like, she been in corners, like, you know what I mean? She's hitting her moves.
He said he been in corners.
I ain't gonna hold you
bro.
This nigga L, because he did the shit to the white nigga too. Remember, he could have killed the white nigga. He
he with certain people at this point.
What I'm thinking is all right, bro. Like, if you're not scared, he don't kill you because she didn't see him at first. She didn't hear him. She was focused on whatever she was focused on. So I think her presence was calm, and he was just like, "Oh shit, she calm. I don't know if she a threat or I don't know if she's scared." But that's Jeepers Creepers powers, not aliens powers.
Well, no, hold on.
Xenomorphs do have. I forgot how they see. I think it's like echolocation.
It's sound, but. Like, no, this proves a good point. You may have a valid point there. The reason why I say that is because this whole thing of what they're going on, they're still animals, is what the best thing is supposed to be. So they're going to have animalistic tendencies. Like, I just feel like the whole vibe of it is that I thought that the synthetics was there to go against the aliens, but in a sense, they are in the same bubble with Boy Cavalier being the enemy and trying to play with everybody. So after me understanding that kind of changed perspective, and episode 5 definitely cleared that straight up with that certain individual that they're not here just to save you. These things are also very much so hostile too. They're in the shit where this shit's just going to break loose. Eventually, it's going to break loose.
Because the nigga literally said, what if I die? Well, shit, you ain't getting paid, nigga. You better not die.
Yeah.
Sucks for you.
Bro, that nigga did not care. But I will say I do like how they connected that and that adding a little bit more to the plot of like, okay, so this nigga's just a complete asshole. Like, he not.
Yeah.
I thought he had some redeemable trait. Nah, that nigga he planned that shit out from jump.
But that's like what I'm not. That's what I don't want to happen. Like, I don't want some magical team up between the cyborg, the synthetic, the AI, and the alien to all come against Boy Cavalier. Like, come on, bro. Miss me. If that happens, bro, I'm spazzing.
I mean, you don't think it's already set up?
I do, but I hate that though. Like, that sucks.
Me personally, I say nah because I think the way that they are pinning it out, I think old girl is actually going to turn on them and be able to communicate. She already can talk to them.
Fact.
So I think that she's going to be able to not control them, but like she gonna like the nigga gonna do some fuck shit and she not gonna like it. So she gonna tell them niggas go fuck him up. And then it's gonna be her, Wendy, versus the other fucking Lost Boys. I think she's gonna be the big bad. That's how because like, why would you randomly drop this little bit of information? Yeah, I mean, he's interested in her being able to talk, but it wasn't like his main thought point of like, let's explore her being able to talk to them more. He didn't really give really much of any fucks. He still cares about what he can do with the eggs, the aliens, all the different shits. Because if that was like the main point, I could be like, yeah. And I think that that's going to probably be the twist. And like I said, I still think that the white haired dude is It might be the first or the second time besides Romulus that we see a synthetic actually be good and can continue to be good. Most of them niggas turn evil.
Yeah, most of them do turn evil. They're all about the mission. I mean, so that's my thing. I mean, I don't want to go too deep into it because the thing about it is we talk about Predator. We also still got to keep in mind technically they are not the same universe. Technically, they're not the same. They're franchises that collab with each other, but quote unquote, per what I'm seeing, is they're not the same universe, which doesn't make sense to me because we've seen them enjoying stuff. No, so that remember how
technically
no. I remember, James. I did tell you in the comics they're in the same universe. The engineers are the ones that made the Predators and the Xenomorphs.
No, I'm telling you, like. And trust me, you're like what comic book wise. I mean, just no in general, quote unquote, they're supposed to be separate franchises. These are two different people that created these. That's why they're saying that. Yeah, so like they're saying, okay, and apparently the whole thing is that Alien's supposed to be more popular than Predator, and Predator is the little brother that keeps on trying to chase and fall in Alien universe. Which, in hindsight. I don't know which I mean, in hindsight, yeah. I'm starting to think about it. I'm like, but no, they're always together. Then I'm like, nah, I fuck with Predator. Then I'm like, nah, I fuck with Alien. But then I really had to think about it and take my biasness out of it. Mm-hmm. Alien is more popular than Predator.
It is.
Sure.
So I mean,
the movies ain't really been hitting like that for Predators, but recently they have been, and that's where I think as fans we could all agree that we do want to see a Predator reintroduced into the franchise. But if they keep it separate, I'm fine because Predator by itself is doing his mother or they are doing their motherfucking thing over there. So
see, here's my thing though. Here's my thing. This is the thing that I think is petty about this, right? You might as well make them the same universe.
No, exactly.
Let's just be real. Like you're having them chase around the big brother, little brother thing, but obviously they play it with each other. Just make it the same universe, bro.
You get more.
Like for real, just make it. Yeah, just make it the same universe. Like you already set it up to be collapsed. Like just let it be that. So that's the only annoying part about it to me. You know, I'm not gonna bitch about it. I'm gonna enjoy the comics. I'm gonna enjoy when that happens in movies. I'm gonna enjoy all that. So I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. All right, my shit just start chopping.
You good?
Yeah, we good. We back. So
y'all get mad.
Hold on, just I want to make sure.
Mad
yeah, we getting mad glitches. Hey, look, I saw this one. Nate was in the middle of it. He started tweaking. Me, I was like, let me just shut up. Am I back? Good. All right, bet. So, all right. With that being said, we spent a lot of time on that. We're going to spend the rest of the time. Has everyone caught up on Peacemaker?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, how are we feeling about Peacemaker so far?
I fuck with it.
This shit is good. This shit's good. The first season was good too, but this shit is good.
I think for what, like I said, the first two episodes, the last podcast, I like the direction that James Gunn is going with how he's directing the shows, and I feel like Green Lantern is going to be similar. It's going to tie in, but like the movies compared to the shows aren't too far fetched. Like they're not like we're doing all this shit over here, and how are we going to try to tie it in? And I feel like that was the biggest problem with Marvel, where when it came to like their biggest show at the time was Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and it was kind of hard for them to pacing wise to keep up with what was going on in the MCU. And the seasons would normally fill in what happened before the Avengers movies, and I feel like a lot of fans just fell off on it.
I got you.
But Peacemaker's doing pretty good. I fuck with it.
Okay. I mean, did we have any gripes about Peacemaker at all?
My only gripe with it is maybe it's just like a little too obscene. Like it's a lot of unnecessary. Like the orgy shit. Like
that's crazy.
Like what are we doing, bro? What are we doing? But also I get it, different dimension, and it's like, all right, bro, we DC. We're not really we don't have the Disney restrictions. We can kind of do whatever the fuck we want to do. But at the same time, it's just like, all right, bro. Like, why I gotta look at this nigga dick? Like, come on, bro. What
That's
are we
true.
doing?
That's fair. That's fair.
Nah, I want to see somebody do superhero shit sometime.
Yeah. I want to
I
see
will
superhero and
say,
compelling street level superhero shit. I don't want to see nobody dick. But yeah, I
Yeah,
agree.
man. I'm not trying to look at dicks, bro. Like, it's not my
my
sweat.
only gripe, I wish it was like a little bit more action. I feel like this episode was more, I mean, I guess the ending was like where all the action was with the bird and
Yeah.
shit.
I'm about to say, eagerly turned
Nah, that
up.
nigga got that.
No,
But I
Eagle got busy.
personally, like I said, I just think that a little bit more action. I know we're still building on the story. We already know we know roughly what's going to happen based off the trailer, that he's going to eventually go to the other universe and really be there, and they're going to probably try to bring him back.
Yeah.
Like you were saying, DJ. I mean, that shit. It's a little left field seeing it because we haven't really seen some crazy shit that DC's done. But I feel like I'm not too surprised, seeing as how everybody loves the boy. Well, not everybody, but a vast majority of people like the boys and Gen
It's
V, and they be
popular.
going crazy on that shit. So
Yeah.
it being DC, like you said, no restrictions. I expect shit like this. I mean, I don't expect to see a fucking orgy, but I expect some obscene
I'm about to
shit.
say, Nate, you know what I'm saying? Free shit.
I expect to see some crazy shit, as we know from the comics. Crazy shit goes on. They
Crazy shit
name
happens.
drop Gotham, so we're gonna probably. I just want to see some Gotham shit, bro. I want to see them go into Gotham and do some crazy shit. Maybe they'll. I think we talked about it before they dropped the episodes. Will it tie into the Penguin series? Because I think that is still canon, right?
Yeah, I mean, but I don't think that's part of DCU. I think they're gonna have, if they do it, they do their own Penguin, which is
That would be a big mistake in my opinion.
For them to tie it.
Not for them not to tie it. Like they should.
Yeah.
They gotta work that out. Penguin is great.
Penguin is great. Yeah, that's a phenomenal show. I wish we was doing this while I was going weekly.
No,
that would have been that was a hit. That was good shit. So okay, so let me ask you this though. So the Clayface thing is now taking a storm, right? So now they got the actor. There's footages of him having a fucked up face and stuff like that. I mean, and I'm almost certain that, remember, we watched Creature Commandos, so remember that's planning part of the storyline. How do you all see that merging in with Peacemaker? Because it's going to have to converge, especially since Creature Commando is part of that universe, just animated form to roll over into live action. Apparently, how do y'all think that like merges?
I don't know, because with Peacemaker, Amanda Waller's not there. It's old dude running Argus right now currently. But in Creature Commando, it's Amanda Waller. So I'm assuming how they're going to tie it in is it's going to be a prequel, or Creature Commandos is technically before all of this, because it would have to be, unless she's doing like her own fucking thing, like she's known to do in the comics all the time.
No. I'm about to say the reason why we know it's Creature Commandos came first is because remember the guy, and I forgot his name, the guy that's still with Argus, the fat guy,
the dude with the glasses.
Dude with the glasses. Remember that when the first episode came out, there he came from the hospital and they were in the hospital. So technically, like that's why he had the limp. If you go back and watch it, because I forgot for a second too, but that's why he had the cane and stuff from Creature Commando. So Creature Commando did come first.
Okay.
And I don't know if that's a parallel with Creature, because that's the part that's confusing me, right? Because we have that Creatures Commandos was happening, right? But we have Rick Flag Sr. that was there, but then he came back, and there's some day, like when I would need to know, when does that Suicide Squad, which one comes first? Are they parallel? They don't explain that at all. If that makes sense. So remember how Rick Flag Sr. said that he wanted to kill Peacemaker basically for his son.
Yeah.
When did that take place?
From going based off the last episode, they kind of did a drawback to him, how he kind of moved up and moved over to Argus, kind of. they had touched base and seen that he had requested the files and seen what Peacemaker had did, because it's all in that file. So that means that
Right.
Peacemaker season
season 2
2 takes place.
That's the most recent one. So
Yeah,
I give you that.
I
That's the
wanna-
most recent one.
I want to say Suicide Squad, and then season 1. Yeah, it would have to be Suicide Squad 2, then season 1, then
Then
in that,
it
because
continues on.
yeah.
Well, no, but where does Creature Commandos come in?
Oh, I want to say.
See, it's kind of yeah.
No, I think I know because the Weasel nigga's there. It was at the end of Suicide Squad, right? Because he was still alive. Because at the end credit scene was him popping back up. Was it
Popping up,
not?
yeah, he came back.
Right, but but if I'm not mistaken, the Creature's Commandos, he didn't know the squad that he was dealing with.
He was I thought he was the first. He was the one of the first members. Future Commandos, I believe, is the second technical Suicide Squad.
Yeah, I think it is second. It may be. You may be right.
Suicide Squad 2, and then I feel like it's Creature Commandos. Yeah, because I feel like Weasel is ported from there. It would only make sense if they did that. If they did it before, it wouldn't kind of make sense.
So you think it goes Suicide Squad, obviously Creature Commandos,
or they kind of take place at they would.
That's what I said. I think they parallel because when Rick Flag's son dying, that's the thing. Like, where were you? Like that part really wasn't explained. So that's why I'm like, all right, that's kind of something they need to clear up. I'm hoping they will. Essentially, we're just inferring right now, just to try to make it make sense. But that's one of the things I feel like, okay, because just like they did the Justice League and the Justice Gang thing at the end, just a smooth patch over, whatever the case may be, real smooth. You know, man, I don't hear a lot of people complain about that.
It's bad, bruh. It's bad, bruh.
I'm just going to complain about it because I was not a big fan of the Zack Snyderverse, like everybody. Well, correction, I wasn't a fan of how Warner Brothers controlled Zack Snyder and his story. I think the story, seeing the vision that he had, would have played out pretty good. But seeing how James Gunn is doing it, I think it makes more sense because it's more comic book accurate. Don't get me wrong. I love Henry Cavill as Superman. I think he was a perfect pick for it. But seeing what he's done, and since we're talking about comics, seeing what James Gunn is doing for DC, I feel like fits better. It's revitalizing. It's a fresh new eye. Zack Snyderverse was dark, and it's like I don't see that was my biggest gripe with Man of Steel and Batman versus Superman. I don't see Superman as a dark character until Lois Lane dies. That's when that nigga want to start lobotomizing everybody and saying, "Nigga, are you looking at me funny? Get the fuck off." And Batman looking at this nigga like,
oh, he tweaking.
These niggas for littering. You're killing them. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. I mean, but that's kind of a Superman character though, right? Like, he's goody two shoes and stuff, but he really is like a deviant.
Really see that we didn't get it. My thing is, we never got a chance to see Henry Cavill be that version, and I think that's a problem. I'm gonna just sum up comics comic book adaptations in general. When a lot of the times when you do comic book adaptations, I feel like a lot of people that do them fail to touch base with the comics and have that starting point. I mean, we've seen with Henry Cavill, it was great. Don't get me wrong, I loved him. Like I said, I couldn't see anybody else as Superman. I still think that he's the better Superman, but we never got a chance to see him as Boy Wonder or as, like, you know, the Smallville version or of that. It was just dark, monotone, and just him. And I'm just like, I couldn't connect with that Superman. With this one, I kind of connect with him. When the nigga was like, "Where the fuck my dog?" I'd go crazy too.
I'd go crazy too. This man funny as hell.
But that's where I feel like James Gunn is doing a phenomenal job over there. Just tying everything back with a lot of the shows that he's doing, the movies that he's doing, green lighting. We talked about Beetle being a part of the universe. I think that is a great pick too. I think that they picked the right Beetle. I think the story could have been better. The action was there, but the story could have been better.
Okay. Okay. No, that's fair. That's fair. So, let me ask you this: Are we planning? Do you think that there's going to be I don't know if they said episode 5, but they said that there's going to be a real special like there's somebody special showing up towards the end of Peacemaker. Somebody special. It's supposed to be big. Amanda Waller.
You know why I say Amanda Waller? I think that this nigga, what's his name? The dad. Yeah, I think that he is too hyper fixated on Peacemaker and trying to get him fucked up. Like I said, storytelling brain here. I think that Peacemaker gonna do some fuck shit. John Cena gonna do some fuck shit. Ric Flair is gonna try to kill his ass, and then the government is gonna find out, or it's gonna be televised everywhere. Some crazy shit's gonna happen. Flair.
I messed that. I'm like Ric Flair. I'm like, hold on, his old ass. all right, yeah. I'm like,
he gonna come back. And then Amanda Waller gonna be like, "This is my time to shine." Because let us not forget, she don't stay gone for long. Even when she get in trouble, her ass pop up back. Like, don't you?
Yeah, she's super opportunist.
She's just like what's her name? Valerie from Marvel.
Marvel, yeah.
Just like her, that big old power play. Like, I may have fucked up, but look what that nigga did.
Right. Mm-hmm. And she's just gonna. I feel like she's gonna come with a crazy solution. She might come with, you know what I'm saying? She might, I don't know. She might come with the lanterns. You know what I'm saying? Like she might have something crazy with her to kind of like undo all the bullshit that Peacemaker did. Plus, it kind of makes sense. Like, you know, her daughter is like one of the main characters in the show, so it makes sense.
That makes sense. So you're saying that Amanda Waller you're also agreeing with Amanda Waller?
Yeah, for sure. But I don't think she's coming alone. Like I said,
yeah. I don't think
she's for sure coming with some type of hero or anti-hero.
Her daughter's there, so you know, I feel like that's going to be the big. And I would fuck with what's her name coming back to reprise her role as Amanda Waller. I think she's perfect for that role.
Yeah, she is. That Bush and the angry black woman joint. Yeah, that's 100% that. Like 100%. Nah. she got that. Yeah, she got
that Bush.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Crazy. Hey, you know what? Hey, look, man. I said what I said, man. Clip it, run from it, drag from it. You know what I'm saying? Look,
it's gonna lead you right back here.
It's gonna lead you right back here. You know what I'm saying? What? I got all the racist stuff. Come on, man. You know. Come on now. We're running. Come on, man.
This can't be.
Come on, man. We know what this is, man. Come on now. We know how I get.
Oh shit.
And I
will say I do like that they are tying everything into, like I said, the movies where what was Peacemaker's like little door shit is the reason why they're investigating him is because of what happened in Superman. I think shit like that is like, okay, it's very subtle, but it's fire. It makes sense. It's how you can get people to connect. I feel like the MCU does a good job with that with certain shows. Loki did a phenomenal job.
I'm about to say Loki was the one that did it. Yeah.
So it's interesting because I love mysteries. I love connecting the dots and seeing what's this tie back? What's that? Okay, cool. A lot of people don't like that, but if it's very subtle, anybody that doesn't know anything about the universe could pick up on it and be like, oh, I just watched Superman. Oh, this is tying into that. It's simple. It's easy, crisp.
Yeah.
James Gunn is that man, bro. He gets the art of storytelling.
Yeah, I mean, I think James Gunn does a phenomenal job. You know what I'm saying? I mean, in my honest opinion. So, I mean,
leave the orgies out of it, though.
Yeah. I think that's like a little bit too over the top. But I think the problem James Gunn is, I think the James Gunn problem is he goes too far left. Sometimes, like that, for example, sometimes the comedy is a little bit too much, too heavy as well. So it's like, that's the thing. Peacemaker I'm fine with because it's majority, like, it's framed to be like a more comedic thing, right? So he goes like crazy. But like outside of that, nah.
That's
don't think
what
that.
makes me worried about Batman. Was it Brave and the Bold?
Babe in the Bow. I'm very worried
Because
about that.
he's not Batman's not, he's not known for the jokes, he ha ha quips and all that shit. So you can't have that. Maybe you can have it with Bruce, but even Bruce going from the comics, that nigga was a player, bruh. That nigga was cold.
Yeah,
They pull
yeah.
up for your bitch. Like,
Like
I'm about to
niggas
say.
out here-
Batman's comedy is him being not funny. You know what I'm saying? Or him just being
Yeah.
super dead ass serious all the time. While everybody else trying to be funny. Like him just looking at you like, boy, the fuck?
Yeah, what you
Just
talking
keeping
about,
it
bro?
going. Keeping
Bro,
it
look,
going.
I'm hip. I'm hip. And I think that, well, you know what? I'm getting around a point. I don't know who they're going to bring in. I think Amanda Waller will be one of the people they bring in, but I don't think she's going to be the big person.
Who else would be
I
big?
I think that they're like, I think that they may show a glimpse of somebody. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Knowing James
Go
Gunn
ahead.
is probably going to tie it into Green Lantern, going back to what DJ said, I think it may be Hal Jordan.
I can see it being Hal Jordan. I can see it being Hal Jordan. I think that Green Lantern, I think it's going to be somebody from like, new from the quote unquote like Justice Gang.
Mhm.
Justice Gang. Or I'm going to be like something from Justice League-esque. It's going to be big. I think that's what it is. It's going to go towards something like Justice League-esque, drop a bar, because it's like, there's so many scenes of him shooting with corn set on there and stuff like that too. So like, obviously they did that one to do the cleanup, but they're really entwined with this. So I do think that adding Lantern stuff is going to be a drop to just tie it into that. So that's where I was kind of going with it. Amanda Waller will be there, but I think it's going to be a lot more like, we heard about this happening.
How far-fetched is Supergirl? She made her appearance in Superman.
She's gonna have her movie coming up soon.
That's true too. That's a good take. That's a good take.
She definitely fits the Peacemaker vibe. If we going off her cameo in Superman, she definitely fits the Peacemaker vibe.
Yeah. Because isn't that okay? So it's going to be Green Lantern Corps or whatever the hell it's called. And then is it Supergirl then Batman Brave and the Bold, or is it flipped? Because I think that's the next project.
Brave and the Bold haven't had a release date yet.
Okay, so then Supergirl I think did get a confirmation that they were going to start working on it. I got a side question for y'all.
This will be our last one because we already 50,000.
All right.
Come on, man. We got ball tomorrow, Lou. So don't even get to that tomorrow.
Hey, we know Batman's coming. How would y'all want to see him dropped? Because the last Batman that we had was Christian Bale. Well, actually, no, that's not true. We had what's his name? But franchise-wise, we had Christian Bale. We only had one The Batman movie. How would y'all want to see? Because there's going to be something leading up to Batman Brave and the Bold. Would y'all want to see him drop in a post-credit scene of a movie, name dropped, in a show? How do y'all feel he should be dropped, and how do y'all think he's going to be dropped?
I would prefer a movie Easter egg vibe, just so we could get straight to the cinematics. But it depends on what show, because like you said, or like we've been saying, like you got Penguin, you got Clayface coming out, so it's like they are establishing Gotham. Gotham is already a thing in some shape and form. So it's like these villains need a hero. So it's like he could make an appearance. Like they did hint at him coming. And that sounds crazy. They did him appearing. They hinted at his appearance at the end of Penguin. You know what I'm saying? They dropped the bat signal in the sky on the last episode of Penguin. But so they might throw him in the show. You know what I'm saying? They could. They might as well. They're already building the Gotham verse up. So
remember Penguin is a different verse, so they have nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
Fact. Okay, fact.
So
Clayface has already been confirmed. That's still Gotham.
Yeah, so they technically have two different Gothams. which is this shit is all stupid. I mean, that's probably another episode. We'll just focus straight on that. Straight on
Figuring
that
out the
about
DCU.
yeah, the DCU and which they should merge on that one because that's just a big thing too. So maybe that's for next week episode. We pick that, then pick a topic and go from there. Because all these can easily hit an hour. I just realized that when we record, we speed run through things because it's so much data and stuff we talk about. So we can just pick we pick one or two things and just let it rock, even if it's not that. And I think that this format works well because we exclusively went through Alien. I think we exclusively went to Peacemaker. So we left nothing on the table with that one, in my honest opinion. But we're just hitting the hour mark. So do we have any like last minute hoorahs?
No, I think we got a new episode coming out of Peacemaker, so we'll talk about that next week. And we got Aliens dropping tomorrow. So got some shit. I think. I mean, is there any other shit lined up, comics wise? I know I talked to y'all about the Godzilla shit, but as far as like the shows and anything, nothing, right? It's just
I haven't heard anything just yet.
We didn't really get to Marvel Zombies, but we could get to that next week.
Nah, we'll definitely get to that next week. We talked about it. Yeah.
I just posted the clip from that shit. That shit was fire, bro.
It looked fire, man. It looked fire. So we could deep dive into it next week. You know what I'm saying?
Dead. So okay, so that's the topic, y'all. Marvel Zombies. We're gonna talk probably about Alien, probably about Peacemaker for a little bit, but primarily we'll be talking about Marvel Zombies and how that looks. So we'll see you all next week. Thanks for clocking in and listen to us as usual. Y'all got any outgoing any notes?
Man, take for take, man.
Take for take.
Hey, take for take,
like,
baby.
Subscribe, follow, shop Razor products.
Hey, that's it. Shop Razor products. Also, we are now, I'm about to say, also, we're going to have a schedule. We're also now going to be partnering and having sponsored with Factor 75 for meals and stuff like that. So that will be on the way too, probably starting next week at some of our recording. So with that being said, healthy, stay healthy. Oh.
And don't forget, it's September. There we go. September.
September.
Y'all go sub to both these gentlemen right here. And myself.
Yeah, bro. We try to put the content out.
If he in the background somewhere.
I'm ready to throw the shoe.
You know what I'm saying? Hitting niggas with the bottle.
Yeah, man. All right, y'all. That's a wrap, baby. That's a wrap. All right, see y'all next week.
We out.